Hello, and welcome to the last Monday Night Mashup of this semester. I'm Drennon.
And I'm Andrea Esselman with your weekly news update. We would like to start off the evening by looking back. Monday Night Mashup is wrapping up another year. Part of the fun of the end of the year is just remembering all the things that happened. So, here's an M&M recap. Let's take a look.
Hello, and welcome to this week's episode of Monday Night Mashup.
I'm Andrea Esselman.
And I'm Sophia Kreisa with your weekly news update.
Residents of the Honors Residence Hall were evacuated after an apparent kitchen fire last Saturday.
Tragedy struck the University of South Carolina as shots were fired at the Arnold School of Public Health this Thursday.
Thursday afternoon, there was a murder-suicide shooting in the School of Public Health. According to the authorities, Professor Raha Fiad was shot to death by his ex-wife Sun-hee Kwan, who after killing Fiad turned the gun on herself.
Students have a week to film a 5-minute short film for the festival.
For 14 hours straight in order to raise money for the Palmetto Health Children's Hospital.
A USC student was found dead at an off-campus residence this past Wednesday.
Sexual Assault Awareness Month kicked off last night at the Russell House with the Gamecock Concept Fashion Show. The picture shows the student writing on a whiteboard why, quote, USC Wi-Fi blows.
The month of April has brought musicians to campus on a few select days, and this past Friday was one of those days.
Student dance group on campus known as Swipe held their final showcase last night. The goal of that night was to raise $1,000 for human sex trafficking victims.
Hello, welcome to our Labor Day edition of Monday Night Mashup. I'm Paige Johnson.
And I'm Bobby Brickley with your weekly news update.
Earlier this semester, 13 of the 19 fraternities were under investigation for illicit recruitment practices.
First off, Republican Party nominees Rand Paul and Donald Trump were in Columbia on Wednesday.
In light of the flooding that Columbia experienced this past week, we would like to bring you the story of how the city suffered and came together.
Early Saturday morning, ESPN Sports Center on the road made a stop at the Horseshoe to pump up the students for the Vanderbilt game.
This past Saturday, the 26th annual SC Pride Festival was held on Columbia's Main Street.
The School of Journalism and Mass Communication held its dedication and celebration honoring the new building.
Alright, well thanks for watching this edition of Monday Night Mashup.
Make sure to follow us on Twitter and check out our website for more coverage of the university news.
Have a wonderful evening.
Wow, it's been crazy looking back. There's so much I forgot that happened.
Yeah, and not to mention, the newscast itself has changed and grown so much, and you can probably say the quality has improved a lot.
Our little baby is all grown up.
We're so thankful for everyone who has helped with Monday Night Mashup throughout the year. Now, Corey, take it away with the news.
Sure thing, Andrea. With finals coming up and the holidays just around the corner, this past week was filled with events to usher in the season and help students prepare for the end of the semester. This past Thursday, Carolina Productions held their annual Jingle Jam concert in the Russell House Ballroom. Many students came out to watch the 4 of USC's a cappella groups perform, along with the Philharmonics. The Philharmonics is a famous a cappella group that was on NBC's hit show, The Sing-Off. They were also featured in the movie Pitch Perfect 2. Jingle Jam put many students in the holiday spirit before winter break.
Tonight is Jingle Jam, which is our annual a cappella fest. It's now about 3 or 4 years in the making, and it's grown every year. So this year we have 4 of the student a cappella groups, and we have the Philharmonics, who are from the Sing-Off this past season, and I'm so excited to see them. They're so great, and they've been great to work with, so it's really going to be great to see them actually perform.
Other holiday events this week included the lighting of the Christmas tree on the Horseshoe, and as well as the annual Governor's Carol Lighting at the State House. The carol lighting event happened last Monday night at the SC State House. It featured the Emmanuel AME Choir from Charleston singing a variety of Christmas carols to celebrate the season. At the end of the event, the Christmas tree was lit. The tree is now lit every night and can be enjoyed by anyone who stops by.
Unfortunately, this time of year is not just celebrating the holidays. We still have a week of finals to get through. So Russell House is becoming the study union this week, opening up meeting rooms and the ballroom for people to study. It is providing free printing on the second floor information desk through the 11th. And get this, tonight they are providing free breakfast and massages at 10 p.m. I know I'll definitely be stopping by.
For sure. Thomas Cooper Library is also providing an additional 400 seats to those who need to study, most of which have access to electrical outlets and are designated for silent study. There are also 2 semi-private study rooms being available, providing an additional 260 seats. These seats can be found on the first and third floors near the elevators.
Well, that's all we have for your university and local news. When we come back, find out what to expect for the weather this week. Stay tuned.
Welcome back to M&M. Let's take a look at your weekly weather update. Today started off chilly with clouds, but the sun began to peek through close to noon, and temperatures rose to reach a high in the mid-60s. Tonight, expect clear starry skies and a low reaching about 40 degrees, and tomorrow look for mostly sunny skies with a high again in the mid-60s. We're going to get unseasonably warm weather this week, with temperatures getting to the mid-70s with sunny skies this weekend. We'll still be having cooler evenings, so make sure to have a sweater handy if you're heading out during the evening. Taking a look at the national forecast, high-pressure systems across the country are bringing clear skies all around for exam week, so I'm sure fellow college students all are struggling to stay inside and study. There will be a little bit of rain and snow in the northwest, specifically in Washington State, but other than that, expect a beautiful week across the nation. If you need a study break, definitely make sure to get some time outside and enjoy the warm weather. That's all we have for your weather this week. Corey will be here with your sports report when we return. Stay tuned.
Hello and welcome back. I'm here with your sports report. On Friday, Savannah McCaskill of the USC women's soccer team was named the NCAA third All-American team. McCaskill is a sophomore midfielder from Chapin, South Carolina. She had 10 goals and 9 assists this season. Next year, she will enter her junior season ranked 8th in assists and 10 in points in program history. USC football may be over for the year, but the team is still making a positive impact on the community in the off-season. This past Wednesday, junior place kicker Elliot Fry was named to the SEC Community Service Team. Fry is known to actively work with the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation. He has a close connection with the organization as he was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes when he was 7 years old. Speaking of Gamecock football, a report says that Will Muschamp will be the new head football coach for USC. Muschamp was the head coach for the University of Florida football team from 2011 to 2014. Most recently, he was the defensive coordinator for Auburn in 2015. Muschamp has a reputation for building strong defenses and using intense coaching techniques. He has a 28-21 overall coaching record. This past Saturday, the USC men's basketball team hosted the University of Southern Florida. The Gamecocks won 81-63 thanks to a dominating performance by Michael Carrera. Carrera is a senior forward from Venezuela. He scored a season-high 19 points during the game. The Gamecocks improved 8-0 with this win. Up next, they'll take on Drexel at home on December 15th. The USC women's basketball team is also still undefeated. The Lady Gamecocks hosted the number 14 ranked Duke Blue Devils on Sunday. Sophomore Asia Wilson led the team to a 66-55 victory with her career-high 28 points. With this win, South Carolina is the only school in the nation with both the men and the women's basketball teams still undefeated. The women's team will take on Winthrop this Sunday at 2 p.m. And that's all I have for your sports report. As always, check out our SGTV's own Capital City Sports for more sports updates. We'll be back with more Monday Night Mashup after this. Andrea, what are your plans for Christmas break?
Well, I was thinking, I went to the Saluda Shoals Light Show last year with my family, so I really want to take my friends this year, because I heard that place had a lot of damage, and so it's really cool that they have the lights up this year. What about you?
Yeah, I think they're doing something at the zoo, so I've never done the zoo at Christmas time before, so I definitely want to check that out.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, and to all of you who are traveling, I hope you guys stay safe.
And that's going to wrap up our final M&M of 2015.
Make sure to follow us on Twitter and check out our website for more coverage of university news.
Have a safe and relaxing winter break.
And we will see you next semester. Have a great evening.
Tonight is Jingle Jam. It's our annual a cappella fest.
Welcome to Weekend Preview. I'm Deanna Thomas.
And I'm Jay Cutcherson.